A train screeches to a halt beside a long platform surrounded by barbed wire fences and tall guard towers. The iron doors of the cattle cars slide open with a metallic groan. Inside, dozens of exhausted people blink into the fading sunlight. They have been traveling for days. The smell of smoke drifts through the air, thick, bitter, and impossible to ignore. Guards shout harsh commands. Raus! Schnell! People jump down from the train clutching their small bags, the only possessions they managed to bring from home. Among them stands David, a 17-year-old boy. Next to him is his mother, Elena. Just a week ago their life had been normal. David attended school. He loved playing football with friends after class. His mother worked as a teacher in a small town, but everything changed when soldiers arrived. Now they stand on the platform of a massive camp surrounded by electrified fences. At the front of the line stands an officer. One simple gesture from his hand decides the fate of every person. Left or right, no explanation is given. David watches as families are separated within seconds. Old men, mothers with children, and the sick are sent one way. Young men and teenagers another. When David and his mother reach the officer, he barely looks at them. His finger moves. Left. Guards pull David away immediately. His mother is pushed into the other line. He tries to look back, but the crowd swallows her. It is the last time he ever sees her. David and the other boys are marched into a long concrete building. Everything is taken from them. Their shoes, their watches, their photographs, even their names. From this moment on, he is no longer David. He is prisoner 74,218. David is pushed into a wooden barrack already packed with hundreds of prisoners. 3-level bunks line the walls. Each plank is barely wide enough for one person. The air smells of sweat, sickness, and damp wood. Some men cough endlessly. Others stare silently into the darkness. No one talks much. Everyone is too tired. David lies down on the top bunk. His stomach aches with hunger. A whistle screams through the cold air. Prisoners rush outside into the rain. They stand in rows for roll call. Hours pass. No one is allowed to move. Suddenly a man collapses beside David. No one helps him. A guard simply writes something in his notebook. Another prisoner drags the body away. David realizes something terrifying. Here, a human life means nothing. Later that day, David is assigned to a work unit. They march several kilometers to a huge industrial factory. Tall chimneys tower above the buildings. Smoke pours endlessly into the sky. For the next 10 hours, David lifts heavy sacks of coal and chemicals. His hands bleed. His back aches. Anyone who slows down is beaten. 2 prisoners collapse during the shift. They never stand up again. One evening, David notices a small group of prisoners sitting quietly in a corner of the barrack. They have carved chess pieces from scraps of wood. The board is scratched into the floor. For a few minutes, they forget where they are. They argue about moves. They laugh softly. For the first time since arriving. David smiles. These tiny moments keep him alive. Months have passed. Food becomes even scarcer. The guards grow more nervous. Rumors spread that enemy armies are getting closer. One freezing morning, prisoners are ordered to leave the camp. They begin marching west through deep snow. Anyone who falls behind is shot. David walks for hours. His legs tremble. His vision blurs. Finally he collapses beside the road. A guard shouts at him to stand.